So about 50 metres up that way is where I stayed last night. The Best Western Hotel, £10. Just camped in the grounds. They gave me a key, so at night when they locked the door I could use the toilets and everything. Yeah, obviously there's no showers and that, but it was nice. So we're literally back onto the Cotswold Way now, and we're off for day 2. I'm hoping to get up, I'm not sure, up and beyond Dursley today. That's what I'm hoping for. And the forecast is rain. Normal jogging for me really when I'm out. But we'll see what today brings. Cutting through these cornfields. I think this is Doddington Park, and I guess we're just following the stakes. A real pleasant walk on through Doddington Park. A well manicured estate. Very strict on the paths though, so make sure you stick to these. You can't go wrong, but it's a lovely walk. I'm just approaching Old Sodbury now, Sodbury, something like that. I live in Doddington Park, and it's just farmland like this. However, if you didn't fancy staying where I stayed, at that Best Western Hotel, and you haven't got the energy to push on to where most people I think stay, just past Old Sodbury at the Old Sodbury Fort, you could get away with getting in here. Last knockings and getting away. There's loads of little places you can tuck yourself away, like in the corner there. So that's a possibility. So we're at Old Sodbury now. You've got that pub which I'm stood at now, and you've got a garage across there. I'm not too sure. Here's that pub, the Dog Inn. Meant to be quite good, that pub actually. I'm not too sure if there's anything else here. We're just going to take 5 minutes on this bench and push through. Got a pretty church up there by the looks of it. Alright, I'm still at Old Sodbury. That garage I just showed you before. A weekend it opens 8 o'clock. So I've managed to grab a coffee, which is cool. But on weekdays it opens at 6:30 if you're passing through. So you can grab some food and stuff like that. As I said, most people stay at Old Sodbury Fort, or Little Sodbury Fort, the fort that's just up the road here. Or they duck into there first and then go up there. But that garage is open anyway. We'll have a brew, take 5, push up. I'm just walking adjacent now to Little Sodbury Wood. And that fort I've been talking about, where I know a lot of people stay, either on the first day or the last day, is through there. And there's a track just back there that takes you straight to it, and then links up back on what I'm on now. So we'll keep going. This little bench. What a view, outstanding. Where am I? I'm between Horton Fort, which was I think that tower thing that I walked past before, and Horton Court. And then we're moving up towards, so I'm just looking at my map, Hawkesbury, Upton. That's where there is a shop, but we're going to push through that, push around Hillesley into Alderley, and then up to Watton under Edge. But what a view, absolutely outstanding. We're just passing through the small village of Horton. There you go, there's a school there. Nothing else here, and we're going up this way. We just come through a load of fields, quite up and down, and I think we're back to up and down again. That little village there called Hawkesbury Upton, and there's some people there. There's a little road that goes round there, but we're following this way. And again on the map, that has a place that's got a shop. I don't know what shop's there, but the guy says it's, I think it's a co-op or something. So, I mean, it's only a tiny little detour to go to there. So again, there are places, and you won't be able to make them out with this camera, but where that tree is there, there's two guys there now just approaching the village. So there are places to go and detour to get bits and bobs. Just passing now Somerset Tower, which is behind me. We're along horrible tracks like this for a bit, but we'll keep stepping forward. Look at my glasses, always crooked. Is that better? No. Anyway, Somerset Tower in the distance, behind us there. Shouting slightly after a very short, well, I wouldn't say short, but sharp climb. We get to Watton Hill, which we're stood on now, overlooking Watton under Edge and the rest of the views. So we're now coming to Watton under Edge, sorry, or Watton over Edge. It's a Watton somewhere. I want to get something to eat now and have an hour, just chilling. A bit tired, and I need some food and obviously get some more water. A nice little town. I think it's the real first main town you come to. On the walk, I think. Well, definitely going south to north. Alright then, I'm going to get some food. We'll push on in a bit. Hi, apologies. I've just been checking my camera, and since I entered Watton under Edge, I think I've had it on time lapse. So whatever, if I've done anything on my phone, I can't remember. Quick recap: Watton under Edge, loads of stops there, Tesco's, Co-op, you've got coffee shops, all sorts there, but I didn't stay there too long, just refueled a bit. So we're heading now towards North Nibley, and then I think we move from there onto Dursley. They're the next two like built up areas. I'm just going through these woods now after Watton Hill. quite busy, but nice and cool. Hopefully the camera's working again now, and so we're back up and running. So this is West Ridge Wood, just south of North Dibley, and it's a wonderful wood. Really is. Just gone through like a bushwhack area where they had made the wigwams and everything, and plus also, if you're inclined, loads of places where you can break well off the track, get into the woods and wild camp if you wanted to stop here. But it's a lovely wood, flat, quite busy with people on the paths. That's to be expected, but it's pleasant. Now dropping downhill, I think towards North Nibley. At the monument now, just south of North Dibley. You can actually go up it, which I'm not going to do. I don't know if you have to see it, but let's have a zoom in, see if we can make it out slightly. Doubt it. So we've got the Severn Bridge over there, right miles away, and then we've got the River Severn. And then down there is North Dibley. But you can go up into that tower. I'm not. I'm cracking on. Quick correction, as I always get things wrong, it's not North Dibley we're heading to now, it's North Nibley, and that's where that tower is, overlooking North Nibley. That's where we're heading for now. This way. Let's keep going. So the Black Horse in North Nibley is another place where you can refuel, get water I suppose. We're now pushing on a couple of miles to Dursley, another populated area, a bit like Watton under Edge. It's about 4 or 5 miles away. So it's gone 4 o'clock, so we need to get a bit of not a shift on. Just need to keep plodding on steady. And up there is the old monument we were just at, overlooking North Dibley. North Nibley, sorry, Dibley. I keep saying Dibley, and we're heading down this way. It's gone 4:30, well, 4:15, something like that. So we'll keep going till last knocking today, really. Get through Dursley and see where we end up. This is about to be another example of what today's been like. Since leaving North Nibley, we've dropped down a couple 100 feet, pretty just straight, one path straight down. And now, basically, we've got to get the other side of the valley, so it's straight up again. So it's been a good day for the old heart rate today, up and down, short, sharp, cheeky climbs.
From Mo Salah, who signed a new contract, of course. That was huge news for Liverpool in the summer, and already he looks right at it.
Come on, you red men. What no, gang?
You can see 20 minutes.
Golf course where you can also grab something to eat, toilets and water if needed. And we're back on the Cotswold Way. So that's us now dropping down into Dursley. On the map it says there's a few places. We'll have a look. And take a chill, I think, before we push on. Steep hill coming off the golf course, though. Very steep.
It clears onto the halfway line and set it there to pop it back down the left-hand channel. First time for Manchester.
Right, we're just getting the other end of Dursley now. It's got everything here. Nice fish and chips, or sausage and chips and curry. We've got a Sainsbury's and everything. So I'm just pushing out of this town now. I'm not sure where I'm going to be camping. I have picked somewhere on the map, but we'll see. I mean, it's getting to 6:30 now, so got an hour or two, but I need to go firm somewhere really. And it's getting really windy now, so the weather might be changing. Anyway, let's keep going. Oh, that's a beast. I'm now on Cairn Long Down, and it's a push to get to here from Dursley. Oh, but what views we've got. And it's now coming up to 7 o'clock, so it's about time. I think I found somewhere to pitch. I'd love to stay up here, but I don't know this area. I don't know if people still use it late at night, so I need to tuck away somewhere really. Alright then, let's find somewhere to pitch. I'm truly blowing. What we on? 22 miles, just under. Over there, that's the hill we were on before, and now I've just done one of them stupid, you name it, climbs again, short sharp climbs, and it's come 7:30 and I really need to find somewhere to pitch, but there's quite a lot of people here. There's road there, there's cars there, so I'm going to take 5 anyway. Enjoy the view. Well, it's been a hard day today. Cotswold Way might sound quaint, but it's super hilly. It's 10 to 8 now. I'm about 10 minutes from where I was before. Literally first place I can get my tent in, I'm going for. I'm a bit tired now. 22 miles just past, yeah. But it doesn't look promising anywhere yet. The way it's going, I'll be pitching up on the track. It's getting very dark in the woods and the heavens have opened, just to test me a bit more, but there's literally nowhere to go. But we'll keep going, we'll find somewhere, hopefully. It's 10 to 9, not the best pitch, and literally the road's up there and I went onto the road. I don't think you can even see me in this video, can you? Then the guy just walked past, and where I was before at that hump with a viewpoint, he says there's a lovely spot there, but I didn't know. This will do for tonight. Hiya, good morning. It's a breezy and rainy third day to Cotswold Way. I've just broke camp. I'm a couple of miles short of Stroud now, but I think there's a village before, because it's quite imperative now I get some water. I've only got what's in there, the rest has been used last night. I resupplied last night in Dursley, but I ended up drinking a lot on the way up because it was a lot more hillier than I expected, and it was very late getting camp. So we're cracking on with day 3. As it's not raining, I thought I just wore my waterproof and not my trousers. Literally, soon as I come out the wood, I had to go along this path I'm on now, and it was super overgrown, so trousers are absolutely soaked. The outer trail shoe, because I've had a lot of problems with my feet wearing with Gore-Tex and that, so yes, I know these will get soaked, but I'm hoping to do the is it the Great Cape Raft Trail next year, and you're gonna have wet feet, but actually for footwear they've been absolutely spot on for the last 2 days, but obviously it's been dry, but the trousers are absolutely soaked and I hate wet trousers, but I hate walking in waterproofs as well, so it's about 10 times worse when it's just all sodden and it gets you absolutely soaked in no. Anyway, let's keep going. We're about a mile from camp now, so took the waterproofs off. It's not raining. If I get a bit damp, I'd rather, it's very breezy, I'll dry out quickly than overheating. That what I've just shown you there is Long Barrow, and from camp, literally from 3 minutes from camp, 4 minutes, I think when I showed you the brambles, it opens up to all them peaks. So I've pushed on last night for about another 10-15 minutes, and I've had tons of places to camp. Tons of places. The only snag being there's some car parks, and I've seen around the picnic tables, like beer cans and stuff, so you might get people around here, but it's an option. So that was Long Barrow, not much to look at, but it's a feature on the map, and I'm glad to get past it. I've decided we're going to follow the trail now for a couple of miles, then we're going to go directly north and straight through King Stanley, because the trail goes through, passes on the east side, because I need to get some water and bits and bobs. All right then. Just had a pleasant 20 minutes on the old bench there in King Stanley, and just did a bit of preemptive work on the old feet. And here you've got a co-op, and you've also got a small little village store as well. So that's what you've got on King Stanley. The trail is on the eastern side. You can just cut into any of the little roads. Even though it's a Sunday, it says it's only open at 10 o'clock. I got in there 9:15, it was open. And also the village store was open as well. So we're pushing on now, we'll pick up the trail again, the top end of the village. What's not on the map, you've also got a pub, the King's Head, and the trail comes off the woods down there. I'm walking down the end of the village, what I've just spotted, I don't know if it's a showroom or it's a garage, because the co-op there, anything didn't sell brews and I couldn't be bothered making one. So I might stop off again if they've got a coffee. What I am looking for though really is a toilet. I don't want to really go as yet au naturel. It's not an emergency at the moment, but it'd be comfortable to have a comfort break, let's say. I don't think it is a garage, I think it's more one of these converted little showrooms. We just walk down the end of the village and then we'll pick up the trail again. So there's the wood line we were in, and then we dropped down to King Stanley, which comes basically, works its way through there. So over to the east on the map, you've then got Stroud, about a 30-minute walk from King Stanley, and over to the west you've got Stonehouse. So you can go there for supplies, you can go there, but it's a big detour. But you can go where I went, King Stanley. But again, Cotswold Way just seems to be hit the high ground, drop into a valley, back up and do it again. Take water and let's take 5. We're just over 6 miles, and what I'm trying to do on this walk is I'm doing about 20 miles a day, so I'm just trying to take regular breaks really, to give the old feet a rest. In my old days I used to just put my head down and plod on and wonder why my feet were killing me. So I'm going to take 10 minutes here now, have a chill, and just we go again in a bit. So we've just come out of Standish Wood. We're now going towards that beacon there. But what a bonus! I've seen that little, you can see it waving coffee, little coffee stand. So I'm having a brew and a can of Coke. That was totally unexpected and much needed before we push on to the Hursfield beacon. So there we are, Hursford Beacon. Absolutely astounding views. Outstanding. Weather can't make its mind up. Bright sunshine a minute ago. I've just put my rain cover on, but I was trying to use this solar charger I've got to see what it's like. I'm not putting anything else on because it's still very warm. But I'm going to get soaked, so I might put a rain jacket on a bit. We'll see if it passes over. So you can see it, like the rain banks. Just started raining here, as I said before. Stopped and put this on. Stopped. So I'm sweating like a bugger now. I can't be bothered stopping and starting on the track. Next bench you come to, I'll do another change parade and get changed back out of this kit. Let's keep plodding. Now moving through Stockings Parade. See, I took my wet jacket off and took my rain cover off my bag. Rains again. I'm just staying like this while we're in the trees. One, it's still red hot. It's not got any cooler, and it just seems to be little passing showers, and I'll end up just sweating just as much with my rain stuff off. Once we pop out these woods in a mile or two, I'll reassess it. There's a pub down here, I'll give you the name in a bit. I'm hoping that's open. If not, the next place where we can get some bits and bobs is Painswick, which is past said pub, which I'll give you the name in a bit. Let's just keep plodding along. So that pub I was on about this morning is there, called the Edgemore Inn, and the Cotswold Way goes straight through it. So I've used the facilities, a bit more comfortable, and we're cracking on now to Painswick. Now it's just gone 3 o'clock and we've got a shower again. So I'm starting to think of again, obviously, where to end up tonight. We're heading to Painswick now, and then we're back in the hills, and then the next place after that is Birdlip, where there's a shop and bits and bobs, and then past that you've got Crinkly Hill or Crinkly Hill. I'll let you know when we get there. There's an information centre there, and there's toilets there. That's beyond Birdlip. So ideally you want to get to Painswick, just resupply, maybe have a coffee, push back up into the hills, and it's wooded again, wooded hills, and try and find somewhere to pitch. Won't be on quite a 20-mile day, it'll be a bit less, I think. Well, we'll make it up as we go along, really. It's what we have been doing, but I've got to be conscious of obviously water, camping tonight, and then having water again for where I need to resupply tomorrow. Bit of a waffle, but it's what's going through my mind. Just leaving Painswick Hill now. You can't see it, but the trig point's there. The trig point's next to the 6T. What a hill you go, of course. I think one of the pictures there, I think we're overlooking Cheltenham, but I couldn't get my map out. Following this now, going back on ourselves really. It's one of them Cotswold Way things where to get a view you've got to go to it then come back. Anyway, let's keep going. So like I said, there's the golf club there, the waypoint. I think that road, if you follow that road, will take you straight there. And this must be the first, like everything in the Cotswolds, a super hilly opening par 4 or 5. But that's the waypoint where you can get something to eat and etc. Look at the view behind it though, it's lovely, isn't it? A random hill overlooking Gloucester. See on the news, this is where the idiots come and roll cheeses down the hill. So that's where we are now. Off 70 mile in to day 3. Tough day, but they all are, but we keep going. I'm just tucked away in managed to have a bit of a sunset, he says. It's disappeared behind the clouds. Got a nice view. Got enough water for tonight, and I'm a couple of miles short of Birdlip, and that's where I can get to in the morning and resupply in the morning for water, because water's the bane of my life on this walk. The weather's been a bit varied today. We had the rain, so I couldn't really charge anything. Desperately trying to catch a bit of get one of the power banks charged up. But we're doing it for them bad boys, the Veterans Charity, so we can't complain, we just keep going. Alright, day 4 tomorrow. We're gonna have some food now and a brew.